After such an impressive showing on The Ultimate Fighter 3, Ed Herman has been beaten both by the Spider and the Athlete. Now tonight, he can rid himself of those demons by controlling Chris Price, the Exorcist. It's always interesting to see how a young fighter responds to adversity. And that's the position Indiana middleweight Chris Price finds himself in against Ed Herman. After running through the competition en route to a spotless 8-0 record, the well-rounded 24-year-old soon found himself on the wrong end of a first-round pounding by the Ultimate 3 winner Kendall Grove in October and suffered his first defeat. But for this retired U.S. Marine, the loss was just a minor setback and something he takes as a learning experience. Did he learn his lessons well? We will find out tonight.
If he thinks he's going to just walk through me, then, you know, he knows where to find me. I mean, we stay on the same floor, so, I mean, if it's that bad, I mean, we can go anytime he wants to.
From the moment Ed Herman appeared on the 3rd season of The Ultimate Fighter, it was obvious that Short Fuse had the raw talent and personality to do big things in the UFC. And he ripped through the competition accordingly en route to the middleweight final. But after a razor-thin decision loss to Kendall Grove in the series finale and an upset submission defeat at the hands of talented Canadian Jason McDonald, some questioned whether the 26-year-old was truly ready for the big time. Tonight, this graduate of Oregon's School of Hard Knocks aims to silence the critics in a big way and get back to his winning ways by taking out Chris, the Exorcist Price.
I'm going to finish this fight. I'm going to take the fight where I want to take it. I'm going to push the pace. I refuse to lose. I'm not losing.
Coming up next, Chris, the Exorcist Price, battles Ed Short Fuse Herman. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight matchup. Ed Herman comes in 26 years old, 6'2", 186. Now, you will notice his opponent, Chris Price, did not even come close to making weight. But Herman said, you know what? I want to fight tonight, so he agrees to fight Chris Price, even though he weighed in at 192. Official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist who holds a professional record of 8 wins with 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 192 pounds. Fighting out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Chris, the Exorcist Price. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist who holds a professional record of 13 wins with 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 186 pounds. Fighting out of Portland, Oregon, Ed Short Fuse Herman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Jorge Alonso.
Jorge Alonso, our referee. Chris Price set to take on the Ultimate Fighter 3's Ed Herman.
An interesting note, Chris Price weighed in way over the weight limit. 7 pounds over coming into this fight. Ed Herman decided to let him fight anyway. And he actually made his weight. He weighed 186, which is 1 pound over, which is fine.
And yep, you saw on the graphic, 192 was the weight of Chris Price.
It's very, very interesting, and I don't know if you can attribute that to him being just too big, or if he didn't train very hard, or, you know, miscalculation in the cut. We'll see if it affects his conditioning. Ed Herman, relentless here, trying for that takedown.
Well, Herman really knows he needs to show well here tonight, so he didn't want to go through all that training and then not have a fight. And that's the one thing. The training, as you've talked about all the time, Joe, is the most treacherous of the activity of a mixed martial artist. It's not the fight itself. It's getting prepared for the big night.
Yeah, very nice takedown and pass by Ed Herman. He's still in half guard here. He's got 1 leg trapped, but it's not trapped deep. He can swing his leg up and out if he wants to. If he's got a good base here, if he feels like he's comfortable, he can get it out of there. There he goes.
And Herman's very, very diligent here tonight in his mental attitude, stating that he swears the real Ed Herman will arrive this evening.
Kimura, I saw Chris Price looking for it.
He's got to avoid the exorcist, Chris Price.
Ed got out of it.
Both men have been defeated by Kendall Grove. Ed Herman, of course, awarded a contract along with Kendall Grove. The Ultimate Fighter 3 finale.
Again, he goes for that Kimura. That's a dangerous spot here for Ed Herman. He got full guard, which is even more dangerous.
And Herman finally able to break free.
Good job by Ed Herman.
In the closed guard now of Chris Price here in round 1.
I think Ed Herman, after all that training, he just was like, come on, man, you're this heavy, who cares? Let's just do it.
Absolutely.
And, you know, he was so disappointed in that loss to Jason McDonald. Didn't see it coming. McDonald came out of nowhere. Now everybody knows McDonald's an animal. I mean, after he submitted Chris Lieben, and now he's got a fight with Rich Franklin coming up. I mean, Jason McDonald's no joke. We hadn't seen him in the UFC before. And, you know, Ed Herman, unfortunately, fell prey to a submission.
Well, that being said, Ed Herman is a little bit of a victim of his own arrogance, because he was extremely confident on the show that he would dominate everybody. Then he was defeated by Kendall Grove in the finals. Then he was surprised, as you alluded to, by Jason McDonald. So he set himself up for this disappointment.
He's got the over-under here, and he's going for his back. He's got one hook. Does he have it in? No, it's still on the outside. He's trying to wiggle him out so he can get some space and throw a hook in there. And there he goes.
So some of the pressure that was placed upon Ed Herman was placed upon him by himself. And it is all over.
Beautiful transition.
Armbar finish by Ed Herman. And truly, the real Ed Herman arrives here tonight.
That was a beautiful transition. He goes from having the back immediately to an armbar. Very impressive. Let's take a look at the replay. Check this out. Here Ed Herman's got his back. He's trying to get the hooks in. He gets one. He pushes off with the feet. He doesn't quite have the hooks, but he turns it immediately to an armbar. Bang! Very nice technique. Let's take another look at it. He's got the back, swings that leg over. Bang! Immediately Chris Price forced a tap. Very nice.
And that's the beauty and explosiveness of a submission, that those who are not familiar with the ground game have not yet realized how dynamic it can be. Herman, the winner by armbar. And here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jorge Alonso has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 58 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Ed Short Hughes Herman.
A great showing here tonight by Ed Herman. Here's Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Ed Herman. Ed, that was a beautiful armbar. Gotta feel nice to get that victory in the UFC.
It does, man. It feels good coming off, you know, a controversial loss. And then getting smoked by McDonald. You know, it feels damn good coming here and win for you guys. And thank you so much for cheering for me. How about submission of the night for that, baby?
Without a doubt, that was a beautiful submission. Take a look at the big screen and talk us through it. You had his back, and you switched to a very nice armbar here.
Yeah, I had his back, and I was trying to get my hooks in, but he's strong. He was doing a good job of defending that. And I was a little bit nervous about going to the armbar, because that's the same one I went for on Kendall at the end of that last round in our fight. And it cost me the fight, I think, so I was a little nervous going for it, but it's a natural instinct, and thank God it came through.
Well, it was tight, and it got you the victory. We look forward to seeing you again. Ed Herman, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Joe.
Excited and certainly relieved that he has found a victory here tonight. Inside the octagon, Ed Herman with an impressive win less than 3 minutes into the fight.